Salaam Alaikum. Mr. Moderator, our distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, our friends and our enemies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Family, friends, foes, haters, and hateettes. Welcome back to the Feachaz. I greet you all in peace and love with no hatred in my heart. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So before we begin, please like, please subscribe, and share. As you know, we got a lot of haters up in here, and I don't want to take up too much of your time because, as you know, we're getting close to breaking fast. But this story here, my sister actually, sent it to me, all right? And I found out about it yesterday, actually, and I wanted to cover it actually last night, but, you know, we're breaking fast and all kind of stuff, right? But it's a very, very, very important story. And essentially, if y'all been living under the rock, let me tell you what's going on. In Russia, there was an alleged terrorist attack by, of course, your favorite terrorist, worldwide terrorist, ISIS. That's stupid. I don't believe that crap. Okay, I'm not. I don't have any proof, right? But I'm just saying, based on the history of the powers that shouldn't be, and all the shenanigans they pull, I don't believe that ISIS just all of a sudden decide that they wanted to, attack some Russian theater somewhere in the middle of Russia somewhere to achieve what exactly? Y'all hearing me? And we're gonna get into that in a minute. So let me just go and play the news article. Let's get this up for y'all. Okay, let's just play this out. All right. Like, subscribe, share, hit me up on Patreon. Let's get this going.
Begin tonight with the breaking news out of Moscow, where a shooting attack has left at least 40 dead and over 100 injured. That's according to Russian state news agencies. This is what we know right now. The attack occurred at Crocus City Hall, a large concert venue northwest of central Moscow. Warning to our viewers, we are about to show some disturbing video. You're now seeing the inside of the concert hall where at least 3 men in camouflage broke in and opened fire, shooting an unknown number of people. Russian officials say several of these gunmen fired automatic weapons at the crowd. A fire also started inside the venue. Firefighters have evacuated about 100 people from the basement of the buildings, and efforts are underway to rescue people from the roof. Who committed this and why is still very much unknown. Islamic State, we know as ISIS, has claimed responsibility, but without providing proof for the attack on the concert venue.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
I'm sorry, I have a lot of trouble believing that ISIS did this, man. You know, look at here, family. When the French got kicked out of West Africa, what started happening? Did not you just see all of a sudden the Islamic terrorists start doing terrorist operations all over West Africa, even now? Wasn't it? Let me show y'all something. Let's play this out for a little bit.
Their claim came from an ISIS-affiliated account on Telegram. NBC News has not yet verified the claim, but Russian officials said they were investigating the attack as a terrorist attack. Let's bring in Michael McFaul, former U.S. ambassador to Russia, Peter Baker, chief White House correspondent for the New York Times, who previously was Moscow bureau chief for the Washington Post, and former CIA director John Brennan. Thank you all, gentlemen, so much for joining us this evening. John, I want to start with you on this. The idea that ISIS or someone in control of the ISIS Telegram account has claimed responsibility for this, how credible is that, just from your experience? And what would be the motivation for ISIS to commit this kind of terror attack in Russia?
Well, it's a very credible claim, especially given.
Yeah, if he says it's credible, you know they lying. you, you know they lying if he says that it's credible. Y'all hearing me? Don't worry, we're gonna get into it, right? But look at here, family. Salaam Alaikum, Israel Young Lion, Salaam Alaikum, Sister Tika. Look at your family. The United Snakes of America has a long history of creating terrorist organizations and then blaming the terrorist organization for the terrorism. So much so
that the U.S. Embassy
they even get caught shipping weapons to them and all kind of stuff. What's going on, in my humble opinion, is another type of Cold War to aid the Ukrainians against the Russians. So it's just to cause confusion to people, because the United Snakes of America, their military prowess is spread very, very thin. So they're using their mercenary networks in order to carry out these type of. This is bro science. Okay, I don't have any proof. All I have is the long history of these United Snakes doing these type of things. What you mean, Bida? I mean, for example, like this. ISO weapons traced to U.S. and Saudi Arabia. That's what I mean. Things like this. Arms used by ISIL in the battles were supplied by U.S. and Saudi Arabia to Syrian opposition fighters, new report finds.
Emotional damage.
You can't trust these people. They lie. The CIA is a criminal organization. So is the FBI. How many people have they assassinated? How many wars have they caused? And to me, this coming out of the blue like this, it stinks of a CIA op. It reeks of a CIA op. You can't believe these people. Mind you, these were the same people who are, putting all kinds of conditions on Russia when it comes to NATO and whatnot. And Russia has always given the United States an ultimatum when it comes to NATO and whatnot. They shouldn't have these old Russian states like Ukraine and whatnot joining NATO. Okay, they always had this type of agreement. So when Ukraine wanted to join NATO, that was a red line. You remember how U.S. intelligence responded to that? How they destroyed a Russian pipeline? These are the type of shenanigans these folks pull. Okay. Now, you can't really believe anything that comes out of these people's mouths. They lie all the time. And here's what came out of Russia, okay? Because these Russians ain't gonna let something like this slide. Okay. Look here, fam.
Нет. Нет? Да.
Что в Турции делал?
Там... Нет.
Нет?
Да.
Что в Турции делал?
Там...
This is exactly what I thought it would be. Russian state TV boss slams West over direct involvement in mass shooting. And you know what you're going to hear from the U.S. State Department about this? That's all you're going to hear. You ain't going to hear squat. That's all these people do, man. Like, it was such a... Anyways. Like I said, I ain't got no proof. The only proof that they have that ISIS did is a Telegram post. That's pathetic. And the whole thing, the whole job just thinks of a CIA out. It just reeks of a CIA. But let's go back to the NBC. 1 second, let me just pull it up. Where is it here? I just had it here. 1 second, y'all. You see? See, we've got to do this all the time, man. This is why the features, we always have to have these technical difficulties all the time, right? Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Oh my gosh. 1 second, family. Hold on, just wait a second. 1 second.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Just relax, man. Just relax. Stop yelling at me, people. We always gotta have some technical okay? Give me a second here. Let me just pull it up. Just relax. Facts.
The U.S. Embassy issued a...
1 second. All right. Let's go back here. Here we go.
A public warning earlier this month about extremists planning to carry out attack. And that term extremists usually refers to these fanatical Islamist groups. And ISIS-K, which is the one believed to be responsible for this, has long felt that the Russians have bloodily suppressed the Muslims in Syria, in Afghanistan, and in the Caucasus as well. And so, therefore, I think Islamic...
You need something like what's going on in Africa right now?
This is a sick Negro.
You mean like that kind of stuff? Who's suppressing the Muslims right now in Yemen? Who's suppressing the Muslims right now in Sudan? Who's suppressing the Muslims right now in Libya? The black African ones anyways. These people are sick, man. Anyways, family, let's keep watching, y'all.
Islamic militants, it's very believable that they were the ones to carry out this attack. The fact that they just mowed down individuals, and clearly it was an effort to try to cause havoc and kill as many people as possible.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Are any of y'all buying any of this stuff? Who's believing this right now? Who believes this right now? Mind you, U.S. intelligence agencies were warning Americans to get out of Russia because of an impending terrorist attack in Russia. And all of a sudden this happens. How are they going to have more intelligence in Russia than the Russians? No way, man. Anyways, let's keep watching.
And so therefore, I do believe that we're hearing at least some initial reports, including from some American officials, that it was ISIS, which is a large group now. It has a number of umbrella groups underneath it.
Who made ISIS? We covered this so many times. Who's responsible for ISIS?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Who's responsible for ISIS? Let's keep watching.
Really was from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, in that area. And it looks as though that this was planned for quite some time because they were able to defeat Russian security services and carry out this attack.
Ambassador McFall,
this is ridiculous.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
This is like totally ridiculous, fam. Anyways, I'm gonna get ready to break my fast. I know y'all are gonna get ready to break your fast too. Like, subscribe, share. Hit me up on Patreon. I'll catch y'all later.